The ocean depths, a realm shrouded in mystery, called to me. As I descended into the abyss, the water pressure increased, pressing against my body like an invisible force. The rhythmic throb of my breath echoed in the silence, a companion in the solitary descent into the unknown. The beam of my head torch sliced through the murky water, revealing a fleeting glimpse of the hidden world below. Strange creatures darted in and out of the periphery, their alien forms an enigma in the abyss. Yet, the reassuring glow of my torch kept the encroaching darkness at bay. As I ventured deeper, the ambient light waned and the ocean claimed its dominion. The shadows morphed into spectral shapes, dancing in the dim illumination. The water, once crystal clear, now embraced an inky blackness that swallowed everything in its depths. A disconcerting feeling clung to me, a palpable awareness of the vast emptiness surrounding my descent. I continued downward, the ocean swallowing me like a voracious beast. The pressure intensified, squeezing me in its unyielding grip. Suddenly, the beam of my head torch flickered, and then darkness. Panic seized me as the world plunged into an impenetrable void. I fumbled for the spare bulb, the metallic taste of fear lingering in my mouth. As the feeble light emerged, a disquieting truth revealed itself. The vastness of the ocean, now an uncharted abyss, loomed in the shadows. Alone in the crushing silence, I strained my ears against the ocean's symphony. The rhythmic pulse of water against my suit was the only discernible sound. Yet beneath the hushed cadence, another noise echoed, an ominous reverberation that eluded identification. The unknown sound emanated from the darkness, a colossal presence that stirred the water around me. I listened intently, the throb of my heart synchronizing with the enigmatic resonance. It was not the familiar language of marine life, but something more profound, a spectral melody that sent shivers through my submerged form. As the haunting sound intensified, my instincts screamed at me to decipher its origin. It was not the gentle sway of seaweed or the distant song of whales. It was an alien crescendo, a symphony of the abyss that echoed through the water. My breath quickened, and the oppressive dark seemed to close in, as if the ocean itself was a living entity observing my descent. A presence, vast and unseen, glided through the shadows. The water vibrated with its approach, an ominous undercurrent that reverberated through the abyss. I strained my eyes to discern the spectral form, but the darkness clung to its secrets. The ocean, a repository of the unknown, concealed its most profound mysteries in the inky void. As the unseen entity circled me, I became acutely aware of my vulnerability. The ocean, once a realm of fascination, transformed into a cryptic labyrinth, where the line between curiosity and peril blurred. The beam of my head torch, feeble against the abyssal dark, revealed nothing but the haunting void. The colossal presence closed in, and I felt its unseen gaze upon me. The water quivered, as if the ocean itself recoiled in the presence of this enigmatic behemoth. I was a mere intruder, an insignificant presence in the grandeur of the deep. A low growl resonated through the water, a primal warning that sent shockwaves through my submerged form. The ocean, a silent witness to eons of existence, communicated in a language beyond my understanding. The growl intensified, and the water seemed to constrict, an invisible force tightening around me. In the oppressive dark, panic seized me, and I thrashed against the unseen restraints. The symphony of the abyss reached its climax, a cacophony that drowned my desperate breaths. The colossal entity, its form still hidden, asserted its dominion over the interloper in its domain. A final deafening roar erupted, a manifestation of the ocean's wrath. The water convulsed, and I was tossed like flotsam in a maelstrom of cosmic fury. In the tumultuous chaos, the beam of my head torch flickered and died, plunging me into an all-encompassing darkness. And then, silence. I floated in the cold, lifeless void. The unseen entity, satisfied in its assertion of dominance, retreated into the murky depths, leaving me adrift in the aftermath of its unseen wrath. The oppressive darkness persisted, and the echo of the creature's haunting roars lingered in the empty expanse. I fumbled for my defunct head torch, a feeble attempt to pierce the darkness that clung to me. The bulb flickered weakly, casting feeble beams that revealed nothing but the desolation of the deep ocean. With no reference points in this lightless expanse, I surrendered to the abyss. The ocean, once a realm of fascination, now cradled me in its cold embrace, a perpetual prisoner in the haunting emptiness of the abyss.